One of the rough truths of kleptocracy, of being a kleptocratic dictator, is that even very poor nations can produce very rich kleptocrats, right? Even a very poor country, if the guy at the top steals everything, the guy at the top's still going to be very rich. You don't need a well-off country to make a well-off thief. Sanctions that impose economic pain on Russia will ultimately impose no economic pain on him. He will stay one of the richest men to have ever walked the face of the earth, no matter how much the rest of the Russian economy and the Russian people suffers. And does he care about economic pain for his people? Well, he doesn't really have to. As long as he can sustain the dictatorship, he's not susceptible to any democratic consequences from his own people's unhappiness. I mean, what are they going to do? Vote him out? Look, though, this was, I think, a piece of this today that nobody could have predicted with confidence. Look at the protests against what Putin did today inside Russia. Look at this. This is St. Petersburg, Russia today. Look at all those people. Russian authorities put out dire warnings today, threatening the Russian people that anybody demonstrating, anybody protesting, anybody saying anything against Putin's invasion of Ukraine would be treated as a rioter, would essentially be treated as a terrorist. But look at the people turning out in St. Petersburg, in Moscow. I mean, here's the lead story tonight in the Associated Press. Dateline Moscow. Shocked Russians turn out by the thousands today to decry their country's invasion of Ukraine as emotional calls for protests grew on social media. Some 1,745 people in 54 different Russian cities were arrested today. 54 different Russian cities? At least 957 arrests today in Moscow alone. The Russian people have no say in the behavior of their government under the Putin dictatorship. He has criminalized standing against him in elections. He's criminalized even journalism about him. He has criminalized human rights work. He has criminalized history. He has criminalized all protest. A single person standing holding a single protest sign is considered to be a riot in Moscow. And yet, the Russian people, by the thousands, still took to the streets today to say, no, they can't bear it. They cannot bear him starting this war.
Господи, как это называется? Указ, не указ, что там он распоряжение отдал о своих этих, о начале военных действий. Он должен это прекратить. Вот. Что для этого нужно сделать, я не знаю. Все, что мы можем, это просто сказать, что не согласны.
Просто не знал, чем еще как-то возможно.
Нет войне! Нет войне!
Nick Robertson is in Moscow for us today. And Nick, you know, where you are today, a crucial place to be. A short time ago, Russian riot police ordered anti-war protesters, who I understand did brave things, to come out there near you to disperse. Tell me what you're seeing and how much resistance is there to President Putin?
Yeah, Aaron, I'm literally going to step out of the way of the camera right now because you can see 3 people here just being arrested. There isn't so much of a central protest here. These are some ladies here that are in this central area of Moscow. While we've been here for the past 45 minutes, there's another person being dragged out of the subway here by his face, being dragged by the police, being arrested, thrust up against the vehicle, being frisked. We've seen dozens of people being arrested here over the last 45 minutes. Now, what the police have been explaining here is that there is no authorized anti-war protest allowed here. We've seen people, when they've been arrested, the police search their bags and they take out of their bags signs that say, "Stop the war." Then they're loaded into the police vans. We've seen that happen time after time after time over the last 45 minutes here. We know across the country, in dozens of cities, there have been protests similar to this. The government says they're not authorized protests. They've warned people not to attend them. They say that people can get arrested, that there will be legal repercussions, and the government even says, you know, if you get a criminal record for criminal activity at one of these events, then that can affect you for the rest of your life. And I'll just spin around this way. Here's another man just being taken away and arrested here. This is happening literally by the minute, and I'm looking at another 1-2 people coming up behind Liliana, our camerawoman. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, these 6 other people here, literally while we've been talking to you in the past couple of minutes, more than 10 people have been arrested. There's another man being taken away there. That's what we're witnessing here. And we'll just spin the camera around a little bit and you can see some of the other police officers that are here. They're dotted all around here, lined along the road in this direction, the other side of the street, across the road over there. The big square close to where we are, that's been closed off to the public, and the police are getting on their megaphones every few minutes to tell people, you're not authorized to be here. Go in the metro, take the underground, take the tube, and leave the area. But every so often people are getting arrested. We know so far today, at least about an hour ago, more than 160 people across the country have been arrested. It would seem to me now it's at least 200 from what we've seen here, Aaron.
Wow, Nick Robertson, those people, it is bold and it is brave what they are doing. Thank you so very much.